Good morning. Colorplanet Resources is a online cooperative GPS game where you place your workers to collect resources. It's kind of cool in a way that you could play together with others and you could walk or cycle while playing, or actually cycle to play. And here is a short overview of that game. I was playing it for several maybe years before, and I decided to install it and try again. And you could see a map and different sources of colors, and on the top screen you could see colors that I already collected. There is only 5 colors and my primary color is green, and you could see that I have most of it. So I'm now going to place a couple of my workers. I'll place 2 blue workers and maybe a couple of purple workers now. And you could see on the top that number of sleeping workers is decreasing. And here, and because I have a lot of upgrades and I'm in a team that have upgrades, I could place many workers on the same item, and I could show you that how many I could place. Quite a lot. I placed some others, and when you walk around you will see a lot more resources, and somewhere I could place the portals. I already have some portals, let me show it. Okay, for example, here I have a couple of portals. They're smaller than the area available to you when you walk, but you could still fit quite many resources there, and you could place. I'm just updating them, and over time when workers collect resources, the resources are gone, but they will reappear at the same place with the same color. And basically you want to place as many workers as possible, so you collect as much resources as possible. And for example, this purple here, it's outside of the range, so I have to spend one resource to place the worker, something like that. And if I go, let's say here, this blue inside it, so I could place it without any resource. Oh, actually this red one here, you could see it doesn't require any resource to pay to be placed. But for example, this one, the blue one, requires. Okay, one is fine, I'll pay. And I need a lot of green. I'll show you why I need a lot of green. Okay, there is some connectivity issue, so I'm just have to wait. Maybe, yeah, now it's placed. And what else? More resources here. Maybe my network is not very good now. Okay, anyway, so I have like 20,000 of green resource and about 2-3,000 of other colors. And when I go to my space base, you could see I have a lot of buildings here, and to upgrade this building I need about 3,000 of each resource, which is not that much, but it will take some time. And if you have some other buildings, it may require like 30,000 of your main resource and less of a smaller ones. And the same goes for others. There is, as I recently started playing this game again, there was some updates, and I don't have couple like one building. I built one, but not this one yet, and I will build it soon. And if I go back to map, oh, here is more spots, more green spots where I could place. I will place here, And now I'm in a view mode where I show only placeable resources. You could see that. Let's see. Can I spend? Okay, let's just place a lot more resources. I don't know, maybe here some. Yeah, okay, I could place like I want to spend, for example, purple ones. Yeah, cool. I'll do it this maybe. And now I have only one purple left. And when I place it here, all the purple will disappear. And the same goes for, let's say, blue. Can I find some blue ones? Just to show how it goes. Okay, I'll place. I can place. Okay, maybe too far away. Maybe this one is better. No. Can't play for some reason. Okay. Maybe somewhere here. No, just green. And I want to show that if I place enough blue, they will disappear. But now I'm just updating for places where I was already been, and later I'll be working and placing new portals, so I could place them again. As you could see, most of my portals have a lot of green colors because I need a lot of green color. So for example, now you could, if you see, you could see like several resources here, several blue resources here. But if I place it here, the blue gone away, and I could enable them back and show all. And now you could see that it show blue and purple even if I don't have workers for them. But how the game is played, you basically walk around, you place your workers, you collect the treasures, and sometimes you could build buildings that multiple people could collaborate to, but I don't have any of them yet. And let me go and, oh, not here, I'll just hide it. Yeah, just, you could see here in the menu, not there, where it was, that only placeable and mark unused. For collecting from unused, you get some bonuses from missions, and there is mission menu here, and it have a lot of different missions, like some basic missions, how the game is playing, like tutorial, and then more complex things like let's say I need to place, I completed 5,000 different fontaines, which is not that much, but still quite a lot. And next my goal would be 10,000, which is like double it. And you could only do this by traveling around the world, around your city, maybe visiting different cities. Sometimes if I go to vacation, or in past when I went to vacation, I place there because it was very far away and always new. But then you have a more complex task like big transmitters. It's the size of the transmitter you put, and for example, I completed this one, which is completed by creating a transmitter of value 2000, and it's fulfilled by 137 players, and my next goal is like 5000, which is only completed by 14 players. And it may take maybe a year or something to collect all the resources and build this big transmitter. I'm not sure if there is like 10,000, because you need quite a lot of stuff, maybe not. And then there is some grinding tasks like this one, days in a row. So last time I played, I put like 100, and then for some reason I skipped a couple of days, and well, I have to start from scratch. So now I'm placing transmitters for like 5 days, and I'll try to beat that to 100. And then there is dominate big or dominate earth. Is when you place transmitters you get points. If you get more points in some area, you're dominating that area, or if you're the top player on the most top player, you basically dominate earth. And when you complete missions you get levels. So here on the top you could see that I'm level 9 and I have two missions to get to level 10. Basically, if you get to level, I don't know, 7 or 8, it become quite slow, the progression. I think for me the next one would be, let's see, just many workers placed. Maybe I could do it in a couple of weeks or a month. And then what else I could do? Something easy. Unique fontaines. No, it's like same fontaine. Yeah, almost. Hey, it's like five more and it will be done. Maybe it will be done during this video actually. I have fontaines that I'm placing workers over and over again, and I just keep doing it. It will be there. So I have 343 workers here on the top, and idle workers, and total workers almost 500. And to create new workers, I go here and spawn worker, and first worker is free. And then every 2 hours I could spawn a free worker. But I'll spend some more money or more resources to create more workers, and each next one cost more. So after free workers, each next would cost 4 of your main color and then 2 and 1 of adjustment colors. And let's create a couple of more. And I think I'll stop here because I don't want to, spend too much of it. I need to collect these resources, not spend all of them. And that's how you create more resources. More workers. And you could combine and change the color, but I have maximum of non-green color, so I cannot change it to it. But I'll show you. Click on a worker, and you could see that you could change it to blue and yellow because it's neighboring colors. I could transform to transmitter parts, or I could merge two workers together. I'll show you how do I merge workers together. So let's take worker 1, merge 2. Now I have 106 of level 2. So you could see here level 2 workers, 106, 51. Okay, I'll merge another 2, so it would be 49 here and 107 of level 2. And my purple worker returned. And then I'll spend 1 to... Actually, let's spend level, 3 maybe. And I'll destroy it and get some transmitter parts. Transform 1 worker to transmitter parts. Hit this one. And I get some transmitter parts, some of my color, some different color, some other parts. And in next view you could see how to build these transmitters. And I'll build one. And you need to place a base. Then you need to place colors, each of the color. And I'll add... Actually no, I will not add any bonuses, so it would be just level 1. And you could see I get on the top like transmitter with value 1. I have a lot of transmitter with value 2. And if I want to create a more bigger transmitter, I could use, for example, these parts, just an example, and it gives me transmitter value 16. I could also add some bonus, which raise it to 21, like 30% bonus. Or I could spend extender and place not one part but three parts. So 1, 2, 3, and it gives me 22, and with bonus it's like 28. So to create 5000 transmitter of value 5000, it will require parts of like 15 or 16, I don't know how big they are. And I have just small parts that I bought from the market or created myself. Here is example of top score in the world. You could see that a couple of people sharing the first place, Mekong and Kurgom Ragi. And if I zoom in, like this is the biggest part, or you could see on top of the map on top. This is the biggest area. If I zoom in, you could see middle areas. I think one is playing somewhere here, yeah. Maybe St. Petersburg, maybe somewhere else. And I think another playing somewhere from Poland. And you could see that he have 176,000 of points. And these points are only counted for the last month. So he's an active player and creating quite big transmitters and placing them. And then if I go, I don't know where she's living, will not be able to find it, but now you could see there is a small areas, and nobody is building there. Maybe in Netherlands, I think someone is playing in Netherlands. Oh, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they're playing. But you could see that different areas have different leaders. And then you have a map, world map. You could see with the black color on the top chart that I was playing for several days and amount of scores that I got, but others have more scores, and I'm not in like top 50 or something. And this one shows like leaders, how many days somebody holds that like top score. And you could see that if you sum up all these times, all these days, you see that the game is running for many years already. And what else? That's the maximum level. My level is 98, I think. No, not 98, but like 9. But this number of missions or quests that's completed. And you could see, some people trying to reach level 15, and maybe in a few years they will do it. And then there is also different teams, and it looks like quite many players playing from Russia, but there is lot of teams where players from multiple countries are playing. There is actually a benefit playing this game together with someone who lives very close to you, because you could go and create treasures and collect treasures together. You just need to be different colors, and then you could build some buildings from which multiple players could benefit from. Let me show you how to place a treasure and how to collect it. Okay, so here is my area, and you could see in the middle this multicolored thingy. It's called treasure, and when you place it, it lasts only for 24 hours, so you have to go and collect it. And then you have a button to extract it. So I'll extract the treasure. And there is one appeared here. There may be more there, but I'll try to now move that treasure so I could actually collect it. I'll go along this way and try to collect two, but I'll have to move it a bit. You could move it from your position clockwise or counterclockwise. So I'll just move them just a bit so they're on the road. I think that's good enough. And I'll move this one also, which is further away. Oh, but first I want to show you that on the top you could see it's recharged in 5 hours 23 minutes. If I move this one and a bit more, so for each meter the time would be increased. So now it's 7 hours. So the more you move, the less frequently you could collect them. And here is my fontaine that I'm trying to farm to get as much same fontaine quest as possible. I'm almost there to collect 4 or more treasures. Let's see what they give me. Not bad. Yeah, I have to turn them a lot, so now I need to wait 14 hours until I could create the next one, which is kind of long, but I could collect lot of resources now. So 4 more meters. That was horrible. This good. 5th level transmitter part, and a bit more to the next one. And not so good. Okay, I think that's all for me. Now it's time to run back home